I'm glad you like it, Apocalypse. Hit the like button. Subscribe. You know, this guy, you guys gotta understand, this is crazy technology that I'm using right here. I'm using a guitar synthesizer called the Boss GM-800. What's up, guys? Hey, Joseph, Graciela, nice to see you guys. Yeah, I'm cooking up. I'm cooking for sure. I'm about to cook you guys dinner for Friday night. For sure. Drop a like, subscribe if you love it. But I want to show you this technology really quick. Just isolate it. Take a listen to this. That's my guitar. I have a full, like a massive setup here. Take a look. This is what we got going on down here. That blue pedal way over there, that is the synthesizer. And that is why I actually have two cables coming out of this guitar. See that? This cable is the synthesizer. And then this pickup right here transmits all my string signals through this, through that, into the synthesizer pedal. Very cool tech. Anyways, back to the music. Very cool, Apocalypse. It's quite cool. Joseph said it's cool as well. Hey, welcome back, E-Dog. Good to see you. Nice emojis train. I like it. Subscribe if you're not already. This is day 13 of the 30-day challenge. Every day. Live streaming. Here we go. That's a great tone. That's my own custom tone on the GM-800 called It's Howza, Baby. And that's a new track that we just recorded today. You've got an amazing talent. Thanks, Joseph. If you're not subscribed already, please subscribe. This is going to be my best live stream of all time. Each one after the next. That's how it should be, right? Don't forget to, I don't know, drop a like. All the YouTube stuff. What is this one we got here? It's number 45. Almighty Milk, and I also think this is sick. Good job. Thanks, Milk. Thanks, Bradley. I'm glad you like it. If you want more Gates of Heaven, you gotta like and subscribe, guys. You got to. Milk says, wow. Joseph says, hope you become a big content creator soon. I already am a medium, well, not even medium. I'm a small content creator over on the Gear Sounds channel. If you, well, it's backwards. Why is it backwards? Gear Sounds, all right? If you like guitar pedals, go over to Gear Sounds. I review guitar pedals over there. That channel is a lot more successful than my music channel, sadly. Don't look at me or us for that. What do you mean? I've been trying to learn guitar for more than 3 years, and I'm still horrible at it. Come on, Milk. Never say you're horrible at something. The way you speak about yourself will echo into the future. So lift weights, take 7,000 steps a day in nature, and practice every single day. And don't speak about yourself negatively. Rajiv gives a bunch of pink squishy hands. I didn't mean to, but tar. What does that mean? Tar guitar? I don't know what you're saying, brother. All right, that was number 45. These are all new, by the way. This is number 44. Message held for review. Let me read it. Oh, it won't let me see it. Another moderator just handled this. You're better than I am, and I'm fucking extremely decent. Oh, thank you, Ty. I guess it's holding that because you're cursing, but that's stupid. I mean, he's playing while smack out. What? Yeah. Hi. What's up, EXL? Thanks for the trophies. It means play whilst nodded out. I'm not nodded out. I'm just sick right now, so like and subscribe. Gibsons here. I've got Flying V right there, and then I also have an SG right behind me. You like the music, bro? Please freestyle riff over one of the beats on my channel. Just do it, don't doubt me. I got the sauce for you. Let me see what we can do. I might be able to do that if I don't have to stop the stream to do that. I think I can try to do that. Flying V's are sweet. Yeah, you know, I like the Flying V's, but I don't like that I can't play it sitting down. I might have to download one of those beats. And let's see. Tell me if I'm stopping the stream right now, guys. Hold on. Okay, it looks like the stream is still going. So I should be able to. Oh, no, because Bluetooth audio. No, Bluetooth audio should work. Let's find out here if this will work or not. Spark 2. Let's connect to my amp. We're going to jam on one of these beats. Yeah, we're still on. All apologies, please. After this, hold on. Where are you from? I'm from Los Angeles, California. Beat Vault. Okay, I'm going to look up Beat Vault on YouTube here. Let's see. Beat Vault. Okay, there you are. 199 subscribers. Hey, you're growing too, man. Cool to see it. Let's see. These are all hip-hop beats, but let's see what I can find here. Oh, it's an instrumental. Okay, let's try this one. Ascend. Let's see if it comes through the speaker. Oh, it's working. Cool. Can you guys hear that music? Can you hear that? All right, later, bro. Take it easy. Let me know if you can hear it. Okay, great.
Thank you.
Later on, Joseph. Thanks for joining. So that was an original beat here by our own. Who's the guy? Beat Vault. Check out Beat Vault for some hip hop beats. Do you know Sid Vicious? Oh, thank you, man. I'm glad you enjoy it. Like and subscribe. I demand it if you enjoy the music. Yeah, of course I know Sid Vicious. What do we got here? Maybe I could do another backing track. That was kind of fun. Let's try something else here. You want me to do another one? Oh, let's see. Let's do another one here. Another Beat Vault song. What's one that would go well with my style, bro? You have 29 videos. Help me out here. Something a little more like lo-fi, kind of. That one was smooth, but it hits heavy. What else? Remain. What about this one? Yeah, I'm not digging this one too much. Let me try that one you recommended, Firefly. Is that one newer or older? Fulfilled, Ascend. These are pretty good. I'm digging it. Thanks, Riley. Subscribe. What color is your Bugatti? It's 2002. Yeah, I think it's a... Oh, here's a lo-fi. Here we go. We can do this. That sounds so good. I love that tone. What's up, Marvin? Thank you, E-Dog. It gives me Steve Winwood vibes. Oh, interesting. Yes, you can stay. There's no curse words in this chat. Yeah, I'll look at Amy Winehouse in a second, Nolan. You got a big ass head. It says Nature Girl. Yeah, that's because I'm smart. No, also my head is closer to the camera, so it distorts my head. That one's really good. I like that one. Okay, so somebody said Amy Winehouse. Let me put on, let's see. Let's see here. I'm going to put on Valerie by Amy Winehouse. Favorite song of mine. This song is great. I think I can sing this song too. It's not going to sound great without reverb, but it'll be okay. We'll survive. Is that correct? Cross the water. Come back over, Valerie. Valerie. Come back over, Valerie. Valerie. Come back over, Valerie. that's your Amy Winehouse, Nolan. Nolan was asking for Amy Winehouse so much. Oh shoot! I froze the chat. I just want to test something harder, rock style. You could play Overpowered, but I'm living the lo-fi vibes. Overpowered is one of my videos. Okay, yeah, I'll check out Overpowered. Thanks for hitting some of my beats. That was awesome. You're welcome, bro. Said hi. You're good at singing. Nice. Hi from Corsica. Did you guys hear the Amy Winehouse that I was just doing, or did it freeze the stream? 16 likes. That's a record. Wow. Thanks for the likes and subscriptions, guys. I really appreciate it. Beautiful. We are moving. We are moving and shaking. Okay, so that was Amy Winehouse. I'm going to go to memory. What is this? This is 43? Nope. What about number 42? Oh, hey, what's up, Elena? Yes, I remember you from yesterday. Courtney Love, Firestone. What's up, Rosie? I've been pretty good, Dead Panda. I'm awesome. See, Rosie, mi español es muy mal. I don't remember anything, no sé. So you're gonna have to speak English. Por favor. So that's a cool setting, right? That tone is awesome. So let's listen to this Porto slide by itself because it's so cool. What's clipping there, but something's clipping. Let me fix that real quick. I think it's the instrument 2 input. Let's put this at 150 and let's try that again. Yeah, there we go. Have you ever tried bending with 2 fingers? You asked me this last time, E-Dog. I told you no. Or somebody asked me this. Maybe it wasn't you. I do if I... Actually, no. I don't ever do that. I've got the hand strength, and I don't use big, very thick strings anymore, so... Nope. Nope, nope. But I'd recommend it if you're new, for sure. All right, we're going to go all the way back to number 10. Don't have to treat us so rudely, Friss. I'm not treating anybody rudely. Mi país. So yes, let me answer that question properly. So, does bending with 2 fingers help? Yeah, but if you need to bend with 2 fingers, I suggest going down a string gauge or doing hand strengthening exercises. I don't find it to be ideal. You can do it, and it can be helpful if you can't bend it, but you can only bend 4 notes, right? Before the string breaks. So that's your maximum bending anyways. So if you can't do that, your strings might be too thick or your hands might be too weak. But if you really want to cheat it, I think it's a little bit cheating. You can do it. It's fine. It just gets in the way sometimes for me personally. But yeah, it helps. And I'm not a rude boy, James. I'm a nice boy. Ask Rosie. She likes me. Oh, dang. We got a ton of people in here now. Hanging out. All right, back to this loop. What's up, Patrick? Welcome back. Yeah, I'm doing that a lot tonight, right? Oh, Patrick? Patrick wants to take a journey into the 7 levels of hell. Okay, I have a song I just wrote that's perfect for that. Today, actually. And I wouldn't say it's like the 7 levels of hell. It's not like evil or dark. But it's certainly very weird. So take a listen. I think this is it. You might have just been messing around, but listen to how dark this riff is right here. C minor 7 to B major 7. Creepy, weird. Think of. I don't know what to call this song yet, so somebody come up with a name for this weird ass song. Thank you, Rayhan? I'm from Los Angeles. Somebody come up with a name for this weird ass song though. Stroll of Dante, I like it. I like it. That's the name. What's up, Ghost of Maiden? What's up, Hugo? You got, Hugo. Check out the setup we got going on here. Wacky setup. Backwards? Oh, a reverse pedal. Oh, I see. What are you saying to Lauren there? Oh man, we got some messages held for review. What's going on here? Ghost, Lauren, have you ever been inside a Ghosted Maidens live stream? Can you play without the other noise? I'm curious to hear the guitar alone. Yeah, sure. I'll play a little bit. Yeah, I'm a kid with a Maple Leafs hat. Hugo says, go on. Fuck the Maple Leaf, says Phil. I recognize the name. You're a fucking wizard with that thing, says Phil. Thank you. Pentatonic Heaven. Not now. This guy is great. Thanks. I'm glad you guys enjoy. Like the stream if you like it. Subscribe if you love it. And we're going out of Dante's Inferno for a moment. That's definitely going to be called Dante's Stroll. I like that. That's a great name. Another message held for review. Fucking hell, you're savage, man. Thank you, man. If you keep cursing, I have to keep viewing what you're saying because you make me so curious. So, all right, what is this here? It's number 12. Can you shout out my music? Elias Hensley Shorts. Is that your music channel? If so, I'm shouting it out. Definitely subscribed. Holy shit. Good, thank you, man. All right, we're going to get back to the music. Here we go. about this before, but I won't be going back. Oh, I won't be going back. Oh, drop a like if you like. Subscribe if you love. Let's read the messages here. You guys are saying a lot. Hey, you play the right way or not at all, says Christopher. Daniel says, yo, dog, this is nuts. That's nuts. Thank you. E-Dog, I'm about to finish with the water emoji. Hey, there's children in here possibly. Elias says, I make psychedelic rock music. My name is Elias Hensley. You can find my music on all streaming platforms. Hey, same with Pyrison. So shout out to Elias Hensley and Pyrison. I forget to shout myself out sometimes. Talent, my man, says Wealth Club. I wish I could donate. Oh, don't worry about it. Just subscribe and like. That'll grow the channel into people who can donate. Don't worry about donating if you can't afford it. Phil McCracken, gonna wreck this channel to everyone. I know. You're a fucking beast. I could hear this all day. Getting chills, bro. Wild. Oh, that's great. I got a ton of music on all platforms. You can find a lot of it here on YouTube. Christopher says, do you know Black Napkin by Frank Zappa? I know the song. I don't know how to play it. It's a great song, though. Caesar says, Parabens. Wealth says, I can feel this in my chest. Elias says, I love that wah pedal. That's actually an auto wah, not a wah pedal. It sounds like David Gilmour and Pink Floyd. Huge inspiration for me. Song name? That was my own personal song. That was song number 12. Doesn't have a name yet. Most of these songs are unnamed. So anyways, moving on to number 13. Thank you for shouting me out. My name is Elias Hensley. Yes, we got it. I make psychedelic soft rock. Heavily inspired by Pink Floyd and the Beatles. You can listen to my music. Yes, absolutely, sir. I'll check it out after the stream. Drop a comment on this live stream when it's done, and I will definitely take a look. I don't know if you can put links in the live stream. I love the Police. I don't know the Police. Sooner or later, God is going to cut you down. I love that song. I need to learn that song. I don't know that song, but now that's going to be on my list. Coming down with a little cold here. But yeah, that's Nightmare Cats. I'm going to definitely learn that song. Oh, it's a beautiful night to be alive. Hope you guys are lifting weights, hiking 7,000 steps a day in nature, playing a musical instrument, investing your money in the stock market, and staying healthy. I really hope you guys are. Summer Madness. I love that song. What are the chords to that? Let's see if I can look that up. No, I think last time I tried to leave the stream to look up the chords, it like paused the stream and everybody left. So We got a ton of other ones. That was number 13. Number 14 is... I just listened to Summer Madness today, bro. I love that song. Absolutely, I'm going to keep going. Welcome in, Dragon Blocks. So good. Like if you like, subscribe if you want to hear more. This is day 13 of the live streaming challenge. And we're going to keep going. That was number 15. If you want to request it, coming up, number 16. Here we go. What songs can you play? On this stream, I play original music, but I think I have like hundreds of songs from back in the day. I just don't remember how to play a lot of them. So I tend to focus on my own original music. I enjoy that more anyways. And I think you guys will as well. Just one. Welcome, Ema. That's actually called a, what is that called? That's called a talk box. I don't own a talk box, Patrick, although now you just made me want to get one. The problem with the talk box is I need a microphone. And you need a pretty good one too, because you want it to, it's basically send the guitar signal through a tube, and then the tube goes in your mouth, and so when the guitar signal comes into your mouth, it's literally like just sound waves going through a rubber tube, and then you talk, rah, 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 and then you record the microphone, and then it amplifies that. So that's what I just don't have it. My tummy cannot take ethnic food after the samosa I had in the club on Friday. I'm allergic to cinnamon, coriander powder, and gee, mate, I'm seeing the GP on Sunday to review my ever-growing list. Elijah, I'm not sure how any of that relates to the stream, but thanks for your support. Like the stream. How many guitars do I own? I own 14 guitars. The best of which being this G&L. G&L is the king. All right, moving on. That was number 16. Let's go to 17. I didn't eat dinner yet. No free bird. The forbidden riff? I don't know what that is either. Alright, later on, Dragon Blocks, I'll see you later. Stairway to Heaven is the... You know what would be funny? What if I play Stairway to Heaven with the synth? Let's see how the Stairway to Heaven sounds with the synthesizer. Whoops. Yeah. You can't be that old, Patrick. At least you don't look old in your screenshot photo. Let me read some of these messages here. Do the Jewish meme theme. Oh! Let me try the Jewish meme. No, that's Tetris. Oh, now I know it. Copyright strike. Any Pink Floyd? I don't know anything like off the top of my head, but I remember a riff. All right, that was number 17. Moving on to number 18. Thank you for your subscription, brother. Hello from New York. This is what we're doing right now. Not Limp Bizkit, not Led Zeppelin, not Pink Floyd. Me. Saturday in the UK, isn't it? Welcome. Save some girls for us. Your stuff is better than requests. I'd like to formally apologize to him and you. Patrick, it's all good. Thank you for coming to the light. Okay, thank you for coming to the light. To the light! Patrick has come to the light. Yes, Patrick has come to the light and avoided the night. I do like the Grateful Dead, yes. Later on. Take it easy. Happy Friday. Hey, what's up, Estella from Brazil? Nice. Thank you. Glad you like it. Oh, you know how to play piano, huh? Then you're going to like this one. Check out this sound. Now I actually have other pianos in here. Check this out. Oh, here we go. Here's a nice piano. If you closed your eyes and I told you this was a piano, would you believe me? Ooh, let's get that. That sounds nice. Let me record that, actually. Where are we going to go? Number 47. Why not? Okay, let's go ahead and write to 47. I hope you guys are doing as well as I am, because it is a beautiful, wonderful day to be alive. It's a lovely night in California. Beautiful weather out here. How are you guys doing? Let me know. Let me know. I don't know any Steve Vai. I'm not good enough for that. If you haven't liked and subscribed, do it. Yes. It does sound like a piano. It does, right? I played piano once because my band was playing C major, so I played the white keys. Yeah. C major, A minor 2, right? That's good. That's not too bad. Yes. Are you live tomorrow? Yes, I'm live every single day at 8:30 p.m. Every day. Every day. Yes, I'm on Instagram. You can message me on Instagram. I'm gonna keep it real. Same name, Pyrosons. Just follow me there on Instagram. You can message me there. I will talk to you. Where do you live at that you wake up at this time, 8:30 p.m.? I don't know that song, Screwed Up Essay. What's up, Nick? originals for the most part. That's a good one. I like it. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, I have a pedal that helps me get in the zone, I would say, because this pedal is so nice. I mean, take a listen to some of these tones here. Covers are for your bed, not your guitar. So yeah, juicy, right? We got some other ones too. Listen to this. Or nice. Come to my streams, you may have heard some of my music before, but if you've never been to the stream, you will hear stuff you've never heard. I have 47 original tracks that I go through on these live streams. Like the stream if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe. Yes, get a guitar, Nit. I'll teach you some stuff. Violin sound on Revenge of the Nerds? No, I need to check on that. Bro, if you've been playing for 23 years, you've been playing for longer than me. You need to get a guitar again. How dare you? Just seeing how much you enjoy it, and it's reminding me of how guitars used to make me feel. Disgraceful. Shame. Shame on you for getting rid of your guitar for a year. Get another guitar immediately. And make it a G&L. Make it a G&L. Please. And subscribe. 30-day live stream challenge. This is day number 13. All right, that was number 44. This is number 42. I think this is Angelique's favorite right here, if I remember right. Very sorry to hear about your wife and son passing away, but I don't think that they would want you to give up the guitar. I'm very sorry to hear that, but I don't think that they would want you to give up the guitar. I don't. I consider your music experimental, kind of like jam band stuff. I dig a lot. That's why I come back every night, or at least try. Plus, he's good, a good dude, and awesome on the guitar, I reckon. I reckon as well. Thank you. What's up, Pork Daddy? Hey, pork causes brain lesions. Look up pork lesions X-ray on Google Images right now. Pork lesions X-ray. I stopped eating pork once I saw that image. It causes brain damage if it's not cooked properly, and even if it is. I was just teaching her how to play guitar. Oh, I'm so sorry, man. That's awful. And that's fresh, too. I'm really sorry about that. But I really do think your wife and your son would want you to play. I really think that. In fact, I know they would want you to play. You got to get back to it, man. As hard as it's going to be, you're going to cry the moment you get that guitar. You need to get it. Lift weights, man. Stay healthy, please. Okay, don't leave the stream to do it, but just check it out. Look up pork lesions. Yeah, you know what? What is it? Knee-tit? I don't know how to spell your name or say your name. Don't worry about being sad. Worry about what's going to happen if you don't play guitar for another year. You're going to get further into a depression. I'm looking at a G, and I got a guitar right now in the $600 range. Do you think a good option? I've played 15 years. For a good option, I would look at Indonesian G&Ls or Squires, as long as they're not Chinese Squires. High-end Squires are pretty good. And the new American Standard Fender, I think it's like $600, made in Indonesia. That's pretty good too. If you can find a used Mexican Strat, even better though. Music heals the soul, brother. Yes, absolutely it does. Oh, knit it. Oh, like knit it up. Okay. Well, Poindexter's violin was electric. Had it plugged in, probably a short clip on YouTube. Very unique sound. Oh, okay. I'm going to imitate that Poindexter violin sound. I got to check that out, Patrick. Seriously. I don't know Sugonda. Whiskey, but I don't drink anymore. Sobriety? No. I still smoke a little bit of, maybe I vape a little bit of weed here and there, but I don't do anything else. And even that, like, I'll take long breaks from that. But I don't drink anymore. After I found out that all the research that said drinking 1 glass of wine a week is healthy for you was actually a lie from the alcohol industry, and any amount of alcohol just wrecks you, I've stopped drinking completely, and I feel a lot better, and I'm a lot healthier for it. Although sometimes I drink socially. I don't count weed. Yeah, who does, right? Who does, knit it? I don't know. What's up, Tree Squirrel? Good to see you. Weed is a drug and can impact your life. Yes, absolutely it can. But so can cheeseburgers. I think getting obese from cheeseburgers is probably far worse than smoking a joint, personally. If you let anything take over your life, I mean, watching a television show, you can die by not eating, sitting on the TV, watching it all day. Anything can become a drug. Some certain things have more pull than others, but I think being healthy, lifting weights, walking 7,000 steps a day in nature, being honest with yourself about your abilities, and trying to master a craft, I think is a lot better. Aren't weed and gummies the same? No. Gummies are different. It turns into 11-hydroxymetabolite in your liver. Completely different thing. Gnarly. If you're not ready for that, don't do that. Hey, that was 42. On to number... there's too many with one part. 38. What is this one? 500 milligrams is insane. William says, alcohol is bad news. I haven't drank for 12 years, and weed is medicine, brother. I've watched heal and kill cancer. Yeah, so cannabis actually literally shrinks cancerous tumors by 40%. So to me, that means it could be preventative. We don't really know. But yeah, it actually is a treatment for cancer. That's a fact. I did 200 milligrams and pretty much lost it. Bro. I remember back in the day having those Chupa Chews, those black ones. I would cut those in half and eat half of them. Go to Universal Studios with my buddies. Oh, just lit. High on life over here and thankful every day. That's fine, Animal. Hey, to each his own. To me, guitar is a drug too. It depends on what cancerous tumor. Fair enough. Hey, fair enough. Cancer is incredibly complex and there's many, many different types. Yes, absolutely. Just generalized research shows that cannabis and cancer, it's a good treatment for cancer. Not treatment or cure, I should say, but it helps. Hey, what's up, Rajiv? I'm pretty good, man. It says if we get down to it, we're all addicted to the internet, so screw it. Yes and no. You know, I wouldn't recommend smoking a joint every day, but those vapes, especially if you get, you know, a very clean brand like Raw Garden or something, they're pretty dang clean, and it doesn't make you unable to hike up a mountain like the old days of smoking joints. So, Yeah, Mixolydian vibes for sure. I love Mixolydian. $37, not funk. Another favorite of Angelique's. I don't think she's here anymore though. It saved my buddy's kid when nothing else would work, and it killed the tumor in 9 months. He had neuroblastoma stage 4. Oh damn, that's crazy. So was it attached to his spinal cord or his brain stem? Angelique is here. Awesome. Stomach, I see. I thought neuro meant like connected to your neurology or like your nervous system, like your spinal cord. And he's fine now. Your friend's kid is totally fine now, huh? Glad you like it, H Swag. Drop a like and subscribe. You're probably the only one in here not subscribed. No, Patrick. We don't all have cancer cells. We all have cells that can become cancerous. But a large part of cancer, in my opinion, is due to unhealthy foods. Unnatural ingredients, chemicals in your food. Scan your food with the app Yuka. That's Y-U-K-A. I'm telling you guys, scan your food with the app Yuka. You're going to be shocked. Please do it. That's Y-U-K-A. It's free. Go to the grocery store, start scanning your food. That's the stuff that causes cancer. We don't naturally, I mean, we all have the capacity to get cancer. Yep, he's 10 and he got it when he was 6 months old. Oh, dang, 6 months old as a baby? That's bad. Yeah, it's the crap in our food. Yeah, microplastics definitely, but I think those are less bad than all the chemicals in the food. You gotta listen. Download the app Yuka, please. It looks like a little carrot, the icon. Be honest, guys, you guys are making me feel a lot better. About a year ago, I let my entire friend group go because if I'm honest, they were a bunch of losers who were dragging me down. They didn't practice music. They drank all the time. They didn't lift weights. They were unhealthy and overweight, and it made me upset because I realized that's who I was. Part of me was that person. So I left all my friends, and I essentially have no friends now. So you guys make me feel a lot better that there's people who appreciate my music, and I can talk to some human beings. Yep, and told your kids, and they told your kids gonna die, and all the doctors in Texas said there is medical benefits in cannabis. Yes, that's true. Sagip, can you play some Cannibal Corpse or Dying Fetus? No, I don't. I don't play any metal. I also don't play a lot of covers here, mostly original. It's ridiculous how expensive organic food is. It should be cheaper when you think about it. No, you got to understand, animal. Organic food is labor. So chemical food is cheap to make. That's why it's cheaper. Organic food takes more labor, takes more effort. So it should be more expensive. You can't steal from people's labor. But at the same time, yeah, you got to have it. You got not just organic, and organic matters. Don't believe the nonsense that, oh, it's not organic. It's organic matters. It really means something, and it really is checked, and it's not corrupt. What's corrupt is the food industry putting chemicals in the food when it's not organic. Covers are for your bed. What's up, Aiden? Yes, Elias, I follow Jesus Christ. If so, why? Because I read this book called The Case for Christ. I'm a very analytical person and scientific person. I refuse to believe in God for pretty much my whole life. And then one of my friends left this book over at my house called The Case for Christ, and I read it, and it's basically, it makes a scientific case for God and for Christ. There's also another one I read called The Case for a Creator, same author. And I read both those books. It helped me re-solidify my belief in God and Jesus Christ, which I never had before. I always was anti-Christian for my whole life. But after I read The Case for Christ, he basically breaks it down like a murder trial. Like, okay, if this guy Jesus was murdered, let's go to the historical record and try to find the truth. And he brings the data. Like, he brings the receipts. And I'm like, damn, okay, not only Jesus was a real person, he really did perform miracles. So how the hell do you explain that? I don't know. Kind of made me think. And that brought me to the faith, if I'm honest. Europe gets it. Food, and the U.S. won't because of money. No, Europe doesn't get it. They don't even allow their citizens to speak on social media. They're arresting people over social media posts. Europe does not get it. Just because they're good with one thing doesn't mean they get it. Let's see what else here. Are you in a bed? Yes, I'm in my bed. Sagip, I'm a metalhead, but I still have respect for other beliefs. Also Jesus, that's good. I hope you're not a Satanist. Even if you were, welcome to the stream. And God bless you. I recommend reading From Mecca to Christ if you're into religious books. I haven't heard of that. I'm so thankful to hear that. Oh, great. I'm cheesy. I'm happy to be cheesy, all right, Pivakro? Luckily, RFK Jr. is going to change that, right, Patrick? RFK Jr. is going to change that. I really love RFK. More than Trump. I was like, RFK is awesome. Because I'm a conservative Christian, but I'm also pro-environment and pro-healthy food. So it's like, I'm kind of a mixture, right? I'm a little bit of a center-right. Yeah, I think Europe gets it when it comes to banning food for sure, but they don't get it, largely. Faith is key, brother. God's awesome. God saved my life. Absolutely, William. God bless you. And even God bless anyone. You know, whether you have faith or not, you're welcome in my stream. Beef tallow. Hell yeah, Patrick, the beef tallow. You get it. Yeah. song is called Not Funk. And amen. God bless everyone. It looks like we got a bunch of Christian fanatics in here. Cool. What kind of amplifier do I use? So I'm running a dual amplifier setup right now. I've got the loops, which are the background drums and background guitar, which I record, into the Positive Grid Spark 2. That's a full range flat response speaker. And also the synthesizer is going through there. So any synthesizer tones you hear. Then I've got the guitar tones running into my Princeton Reverb amp. And I've got quite a complex setup here. Going through the loop station, because I'm a nerd when it comes to equipment. Like I said, if you like guitar equipment, go to Gear Sounds. Look up Boss Gear Sounds. That's BOSS Gear Sounds on YouTube. You'll see me. If you're a guitar player and you want to, see my guitar reviews, my guitar pedal reviews, I should say. Yeah, it's a good amplifier. You should want it. Has your power bill gone up? Yeah, Patrick, it definitely has. I live with a roommate and he's like, "What's going on? I'm hearing you live stream like every night." And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm doing a 30-day live stream challenge." And he's like, "All right, cool, man. Hopefully it ends at 10. I'm like, "Yeah, it's 8:45 now to 10 p.m. A little SG, maybe I can hear it crying on the wall, brother." Okay, sure. I'll plug in the SG for you, brother. If I plug in the SG, I can't play the synthesizer. So I'm going to play it for one song only. Because I really like the synth. Here we go. Let's hope it's not over here. Ooh, that was loud. Let's tune this beast up. She's mostly in tune. I love the SG. Don't get me wrong, William. It's just that it's not as playable as my G&L. I'd say it's my number 2 favorite right now. And it also doesn't have the synthesizer pickup on there, so I'm not going to spend another $300 to add another synth pickup to the SG just so I can play it on the streams. Maybe if I get wealthy. But I'm a broke MFer. Hey, I also do 3D printing, guys. If you want to buy some 3D printed stuff, let me know. Sing it like you mean it. It is the name. I released my first Christian album recently. Oh, Elias said he released his first Christian album, Sing It Like You Mean It. I want a Marshall amplifier, says Lil Mellow. I have a Gibson Les Paul Model 58 and the Les Paul Model 57. And then I have a Fender Stratocaster in my amp. I have a real Fender. Nice. That's quite a setup you got there. Kelly, what's up? You play guitar too? Then check out my channel. Subscribe. Turn to 1 Peter 2, verses 18 through 20 into a song, please. I don't know that. Post it in the stream. I'll sing what you put. Let's see. Hey, Sheila. You remember Sheila? Sorry, my bad, bro. You don't gotta play it. No, I'm gonna play it because yes, it's already tuned up. You play blues. I play harmonica. Yeah, I love playing blues. Let's play some blues on the SG. Why not? Come to LA. You'll play it, William. We'll hang out. You'll buy me a beer, or I'll buy you a beer. Whoever's older, whoever's more wealthy, buys the other a beer. How about that? I've never heard of Local H. I've never heard of Phil Keaggy's either. Yeah, he's saying it's on YouTube, I think. Let's see, we'll do a solo on one song. Let's see. What do we got here? Absolutely. It's a long night for me, Mel. I might go over 2 hours tonight. Local H is a grunge band? I never heard of Local H. Oh yeah, I read every message on the chat, guys. Just so you know, I might not respond to everything, but I see everything you say. That's actually a phenomenon with music in general. You know why artists' first albums are usually better than their later ones? Because they were hungry. They were hungry for fame. They were hungry for attention. They were hungry for the art, the craft. But once they're well taken care of, once the money starts flowing, once the heroin starts flowing, once the weed starts flowing, once the women start flowing, motivations tend to get a little flimsy, right? Like right now, I'm shredding my face off because I have very little attention on the internet, but maybe I'll get lazy too. It seems to be human nature. My duty hole is glazed. That's disgusting. Disgusting. Oh man, I need water. And that's it for the SG though. Out comes the regular guitar now. We'll put the SG in the background so William could just stare at it. Wish that he had it. Unless you're the Beatles, they were better towards the end when they were all blasted out of their minds. Yeah. Yes and no. You know, if you have better taste, yes, that's correct. But if you have a traditional taste, no. Like if you just have a very simple taste, you actually would like their original stuff better. And it was actually much more structured in the traditional sense. So better, yes. More unstructured, yes. I mean, music is art. So I guess they kind of really never lost it, did they? I think the Beatles are the greatest band of all time. Even if they're not my favorite, I put Jimi Hendrix as my number one. I like Kurt Cobain, Jimi Hendrix. But they are up there. I'm going to turn this down before I kill myself. Destroy my eardrums. Ever see that movie with Ralph Macchio, Crossroads? Yes, dude. Yes, Ralph Macchio can't really play guitar, but Ralph Macchio was the best fake guitar player who ever lived. Like, he's the best at miming a guitar. Like, that guitar solo when I was a kid, I thought he was really playing it. And then when I was really bad at guitar, I still thought he was playing it. Only when I had been playing for a couple years did I look at it and I was like, hey, wait a second. But yeah, that's a great scene, the Crossroads scene. If you haven't seen it, guys, and you love guitar, look up Guitar Crossroads Duel. It's great. Thanks, my guitar brother. And yes, I wish I did have it. Yeah, you can wish. You can play it. If you ever come to LA, you'll play it. It's very unique. It's got Les Paul pickups in it from the 80s. So it's very interesting. Love the Beatles, but I think John Lennon was a douche. Yeah, really all the Beatles were douches because they were communists. But can you blame them? It's kind of the time, right? Absolute power or absolute freedom breeds absolute chaos and absolute corruption. And that's kind of what the 60s were to me. Anyways, moving on. Number 34. No. Number 33. Oh, the Yoko Ono. Oh, gosh. I also like the Doors more than the Beatles, but the Beatles are an objectively better band. They are. They're higher quality. And they're the best band of all time. Every album slaps. But yes, they're not my favorite. I like the Doors better too. But you gotta admit that's a preference. Yes, please do beat vault. I would love to try that. Yeah, you use DistroKid, right? Yes, I've lived in Cali my whole life. My email is pyracentmusic@gmail.com. But you know what? Send it to realgearsounds@gmail.com. That's realgearsounds@gmail.com. Real Gear Sounds. An older 90s movie called Rush. Really? I'm gonna look at the Rush original soundtrack as well as the Revenge of the Nerds electric violin tone. How dare you? No, it's a G&L. George and Leo Fender. Maybe you've heard of him. With you. I thought you were saying Mitchell, like the Guitar Center brand, but you're saying Michael Kelly. I don't know why I read Mitchell. Sent the email. Let me know if you got it. I'll let you know after the stream. I'll respond to you. I think it's a Corey Feldman signature guitar. Epic level, high level trolling right there. I love it. Dang, I still have energy. I still have energy to play? What? Wow. And I'm sick. I'm drinking my emergency water here. A little emergency squirted in there. Oh man, I feel like shit. Thanks for helping me feel better, guys. Socialization really helps. Yeah, that was 33. This is number 30. Right here, this is number 30. Yes, I have a cold. Hollywood actors want to be musicians, and musicians want to be actors. That's so funny you say that. I would love to act in my own movie that I direct and write. I want to write and direct a movie that I star in and also make the music for it. Like John Carpenter. John Carpenter wrote and directed Escape from New York, Big Trouble in Little China, The Thing, and he did the music. How epic is that? And those are classics. Classics from the 80s. That's what I want to do. So it's funny you say that, Patrick. It's not like I don't want that, but I don't know why it's within me. The Corey joke was a good one? Which one? That's it. The juice is loose. Sounds good, like always, brother. Thank you. The Thing is such a good movie. Oh yeah, The Thing is an amazing movie. You know what's crazy? I showed my roommate The Thing. He was like, "I need a scary movie recommendation, Matt. You have good movie taste and music taste. Can you give me a recommendation?" I'm like, "Yeah, watch The Thing." And he and his daughter watched it, and they both fell asleep. I was like, "Oh, that's how I knew I couldn't be friends with this dude." So I'm still roommates with him, but he just doesn't get it. The Thing is a classic. It's horrifyingly good. Johnny Depp, guitar. Yeah. Steven Seagal with his blues. Really? Lady Gaga in movies lately. Yeah, good point. And Lady Gaga's terrible in movies. You know who did cross over, though? Courtney Love. Although she was never really a good musician, I think she did great in The People versus Larry Flynn. Anyone seen that movie? That's a classic about the, I think Woody Harrelson plays the director of Hustler. Crazy. It's so good. Black Sabbath, Zombie Flesh Eaters. Ever seen they live? Nope. Welcome, Kelvin. Welcome, Chusa. Subscribe, like, all the YouTube things. That was number 30. On to number 29. Yeah, that is interesting. Brie Larson's she's a terrible actress. stream. Please drop a like so the robot algorithm knows that I don't suck at the guitar and that you like what you're hearing. And subscribe if you love it. I know, William, I know you love the Ottawa. I set this up differently just because you loved it so much. I made it more extreme. Listen. Thank you, Alea. I hope I earn your subscription. This is actually B harmonic minor. Very nice. Very nice. Oh, Dragon Blocks is back. What's up, dude? How you doing? How are the fingers? The fingers are fine. I need to get surgery on my thumb and my other finger here. Other than that, they're fine. Yeah, but guitar is my second instrument, so I'm very beginnerish. Oh, what do you play piano then, Alea? I'm imagining, because that's the other most popular instrument. Oh yeah, Etol says I was wondering why it sounded like there was a note I was missing. Well, you said minor pentatonic. I was actually playing B minor, and then switching between B minor and B harmonic minor. So you got B minor, and then during this particular chord, I would hit the. I do that in a lot of my songs, like that little harmonic minor thing. It's kind of like a signature thing I do all the time. Yes, you can get anywhere you want with practice. It's a harmonium. What the hell is that? A harmonium? That sounds like a harmonica that's like massive. Yes, I'm improvising every track. I'm improvising on everything. Here we go. We'll get back to improvising. Here we go. My favorite band, Callan, is Jimi Hendrix. But I like the Band of Gypsies portion. Oh, he's gone. He's gone for the weekend. No, he's never told me that. Yeah, I'll play blues after this. Just subscribe, like, do all the stuff.
Animal. No, this is in C Dorian, not C minor. Hey, what's up, Mr. Hayo? How do I pronounce your name? Thank you for your like and subscription, brother. Thank you. We were at 38 likes forever. All right. Thanks for hanging out, William. I made you stay up late. Good night. I'll see you tomorrow. Since it is getting late here, I'm actually going to close my window has an AC unit on it, so I'm going to close that. Give me 1 second. Don't go anywhere. There we go. Now, hopefully, I won't have the cops called on me. Right? That's the last thing we want. Thanks for staying. Nobody left. Wow. Yes, I love Radiohead. Well, not love them because they stole Creep, but I like them. Radiohead stole Creep from Albert Hammond. They got sued and they lost. Play Yay, It's Pink by Anal. No, I can't. Whatever his name is, I tend to play the solo to hear it. So sometimes I can hear it in Dorian. Like Dorian's very obvious to me, but sometimes I can't. Sometimes I need to pick up my guitar and start playing it before I can kind of like decipher it. This is like my language deciphering tool. Do you know that band? Which band? No, I don't know that band. I can't even say it on the stream.
I'm now close to getting married. I'm 36 now, Patrick. I'm no spring chicken anymore. You like Phrygian, huh? I don't think I have any Phrygian songs on this looper. I don't have any Phrygian songs on this looper. I wish I did. I should. Investigation. Thanks for your likes and subscription, guys. I know that everybody here that's listening now is already subscribed and has already liked the stream, so you guys are awesome. Thank you for that. It helps tell the robotic algorithm of YouTube, hey, push this out to more people. To anyone who's been here for a long time, notice how we have more people. You're gonna be a mod. Let me add you as a moderator. Bam. Can manage blocked words and change chat modes in live, and also has capability of standard moderators. Standard moderator can review and remove chat messages and hide or put users in timeout. All right, Animal. You're the new moderator, bro. You've been here since the beginning. There you go. So I'll probably make William a moderator too. You two guys. So you see anybody, you know, acting a little crazy, saying a little nonsense, you know, if they're insulting me, that's fine. Just, you know, if it's way out of left field, just my tolerance for that stuff is pretty high. So only if it's absolutely insane, like if they're doing like death threats or they're just spamming. So you probably shouldn't even have to do anything. Look at, you got a little wrench next to your name, dude. My first mod, but it takes me a bit for me to block. I can play snow. Yes, I can. But I won't, because it'll take away my entire 2.5 hour live stream, and it'll send that money straight to Red Hot Chili Peppers. So I'm going to play some originals. So I can keep my pennies. I want to keep my pennies. Oh, don't be honored, Animal. You earned it, man. Thank you. All right, Isaac, I'll play jazz after this song. Animal, I lift weights, Alea. I lift a lot of weights, even though I don't look like it. I think that keeps me young. Hey, Animal is not like that, Patrick. Alright, he's not. He's cool. You're pretty early in too, Patrick. Animal has been here since before all you guys. These are not the drugs you're looking for. These are not the drugs you're looking for. A lot of miles are power tripping banners. But not Animal. No, not Animal. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, that is, you know what I'm going to call that song? That song is called Rat House. I wrote that song living in a house full of rats. So, what happens after the 30-day challenge? You know, Patrick, that depends. If I keep getting subscribers like this, like I'm getting 10 subscribers a day right now. This is crazy. I've literally had this channel for 15 years and I had 290 subscribers. And in day 16 of this 30-day challenge, I've already got like 10 subscribers a day. It's crazy. So I'm probably going to assess. I'll figure it out when I get there. Talk your ish. Who's talking ish? B flat major can also be thought of as when playing to this, right? That was no, that was straight. That was G minor and G harmonic minor. But yeah, you could think of it like B flat major, but I wasn't playing it major. I was playing it minor. It's all about that root note. What happens? He's asking. Then turns into the 31-day challenge. Not playing Wonderball. What's up, Richard? Subscribe on your way in. Well, don't subscribe if you don't want to, but like. At the very least, you can like. Oh, somebody was asking for jazz. I have a jazzy song. I don't know if you're still here. If you ask for jazz, here it is. Later on, animal. Spin hoot. Later on, bro. Moderator animal, yeah. Later on. Later. That's it, guys. That's going to do it for me. It's been 2 hours and 40 minutes of this live stream. If you're not subscribed already, what are you doing? Subscribe. Drop a like on your way out. This was fun, guys. This is the best. I said it at the beginning of the live stream. I don't know who is here. There's something haunting about the guitar in that. Oh, hey, what's up, Katrina? Subscribe. Like. Yeah, that is a very weird song. It goes like... And it comes down to this. It's smooth, but it's also me, so maybe the haunting is because I'm haunting it. Well, anyways, guys. Oh, dang, more people are joining? Okay, maybe I'll do one more. Since people are showing up out of nowhere. like, I'm gonna quit. There's a bunch of people that keep coming in. What's up? Angelique came back. Katrina, good to have you. I really do gotta quit the stream though, because I'm sick. I played for 2 hours and 46 minutes. I'm tired. I'm hungry. Time to eat. Karan, Marjan, rewind the stream. You're gonna like it. I promise you. Can't play Deftones. Don't know it. And I couldn't play it if I did. Yeah, thank you. And thanks for your subscription. I will be back tomorrow, guys. Same time. We got a message held for review. I got to read that. Schlinky said, who gives a fuck? Play Deftones. I give a fuck. I'm sick. And this is a gift to you. So, bye-bye. And thank you for your likes and subscriptions. Good night.